Today we're going to demo the moon walls that attach to the Moon Shade Awning. You have seen us do our review on this. We'll link those reviews down below. But they've come out with a new product called the Moon Wall. We had a demo last fall that we gave a little trial with, gave them some suggestions, and they came out with their official moon walls this year. And they gave us one to give it a try and see what we think of it. So the Moon Shade comes with the awning itself, the legs to support the awning that nicely wrap up into the bag, and then the pole that attaches to the trailer. So there's two crisscross poles that go from the corners, kitty corner from each other, and it makes the top of the awning. So once you put the poles in the corners, then you've got these little clips that attach to the poles. They send along some nice directions so you can know how to attach it to the awning. So when it comes to the walls, they have a long version and a short version. The long version works when you have the awning the 9-foot direction. The short is for when you have the awning 9 foot going away from the trailer and 7 foot out on the edges. All right, on these walls, on all 4 corners, there's some webbing with a hook. This hook goes over the pole. And then the webbing is adjustable, so you can adjust it based on your terrain. So that's on all 4 corners. Then in the middle, it has a G-hook. There's extra support and reinforcement there. And that G-hook connects to the webbing that's on the awning so that you don't have a huge bow in the wall itself. It stays up close to the awning. So on the webbing from the wall, there's a grommet. This grommet will hook onto the pole from the awning. So you release that carabiner, lift up the awning. So if you're putting it together, you'd put the wall grommet on first, then the grommet for the awning, and then you can attach this hook to the carabiner that's on the awning. With that, then this can't lift up, and then you can take your webbing and pull it up and snug it up to as close to the awning as you want it. So with this, we have it set up the long way, that the long part runs along the awning. So as we looked over this wall a little bit more, we see that they put a G-hook on the sides of the awning also. They say that you could use this on the other direction of the awning, so this could work for both the long and the short side. And then on the bottom, there's a grommet down here for the stake to go through. And they upgraded the stakes from what the demo originally was. They listened to their customers and realized that they need a heavier duty stake, which they now are giving their customers. Okay. So on the moon wall, they have it that you could attach this really any orientation. So they put a G-hook in the middle on the bottom. But we found that it would be helpful to have another spot to pull out the bottom of the wall. So we've attached a night eyes that has a hook on it that we're going to attach to the G-hook. And then from that, we can wrap it around our stake. And we have an extra support holding the bottom of the wall out. So the way we have it set up, it would cover our shower room. So if it's raining or it's really hot, we have a way to shade and protect from water in our shower room. So it also covers the driver's side door. So if it's raining, there's some protection when you're getting out of the trailer and you're not getting rained on. So if you have multiple walls, you could have a long one on one side and you could have a short one on the other side, so you get 2-sided privacy. Basically, you put one grommet on, the next grommet, and then the awning grommet on the top. So this is our demo that we got last fall. They did not have the G-hook at that point, but now they do, which would nicely attach to this part on the awning to keep these 2 pieces together at that point in the wall. Onto this side, and you attach this one on this end. All right, so we put our demo wall, which is pretty much the same thing as their short wall. They just made a few upgrades on it. So we attached it, had the G-hook here again to attach to the awning, which works out nice. Then we staked it out just at an angle a little bit so we could walk in here and get to that side of the trailer without having to walk all the way around.
So there is the changing room So as you see, plenty of coverage. If you look up top here, we have a little bit of a gap. So, you know, you're downpouring rainstorms and so on. This is going to be plenty good. It's going to block. We get a little mist through here, probably, but in that situation, you're probably in your trailer. You're not sitting out here. But your light rains, your typical rain showers, you're going to be fine. I think the biggest selling point for me on the wall kit is the extra privacy you get. If you need that extra privacy, or there's somebody, you're in a campground that somebody on the other side, you're a little squeamish about just jumping in your changing tent and changing or doing whatever you need to do. The wall kit here is going to give you that added privacy. So you can just quickly snap on a wall and you're good. You get the extra privacy, you get the extra shade.
So as I'm packing it up, the awning and the 2 walls that we have both fit into the same bag. Just zip it up. The whole awning, right like that. And if you need to carry it a little bit, got a nice carry strap, and you're good to go.
So what is our verdict of the Moon Fabrication walls? What do you think?
I think they're a great addition to their kit.
Yeah, I definitely do too. What are the dimensions again?
If you do the long wall, it's 9 by 7. The short wall is 7 by 7. So the long wall adds some extra flexibility. You could attach it to the long side, or you can kind of turn it 90 degrees and have it attached to the short side. The long wall is $95 and the short wall is $75. So for the extra $20, I feel like that versatility is actually very beneficial.
If you're in a crowded campground, you wanted the added privacy. For any of the 270 awnings or bigger awning companies, manufacturers, they're horribly expensive.
They're very expensive.
I mean, we're talking several $100s just for one wall.
Yeah.
We're talking sub $100 for each wall. You could get 2 walls for the price of 1 wall from the bigger manufacturers.
You almost get all 3 walls.
Yeah. Something to consider. This is definitely a more economical option, which is great. There's a lot of flexibility, I think, built in with the G-hook system, with having the attachments of the webbing and pulling the straps tighter. I think that's a huge benefit.
Yep.
Is it going to be 100% waterproof?
No.
I don't think so. Not so much as what the bigger guys are, but how often do you actually have that horrible downpouring thunderstorm? And if you do, you're probably in your trailer. Right? I feel like this is a good option for privacy, to get more of you out of the sun.
Definitely.
If you got the sun coming up on that side of the trailer and sun's beating down on you, this is going to give you some good sun protection.
Definitely.
So it hits the sweet spot right there.
Yep.
So it didn't completely cover the top of our shower room. That was just a matter of us adjusting it left to right. I prefer the magnet kit. This time we put it on with just running it across with some night eyes on the ends with suction cups. But you could do a magnet kit. There's just so many versatile ways to mount the Moonshade.
Yes.
You go on their site, it's incredible, from things that screw into wood to suction cups to night ties, magnets. They have magnets with booties now, so you can protect. Listening to their customers, protecting the magnet from scratching things is a huge thing for a lot of people with their trailers and their trucks, vans, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, a lot of versatility with this product. We love it.
Yep. So if you did a 180 awning off of your passenger side and you're looking for something to cover your galley, this is a great option for something like that. And then you can put some shade protection off the back.
Yeah, and to have another thing mounted on the roof and that kind of thing is kind of convenient. The other advantage of the Moonshade that we like is just the versatility of portability. We got a friend that says, hey, I don't have an awning and I have a trailer. I need something for this weekend. We can loan the bag out to them and say, here's the whole kit. And now the 2 walls fit in the size of one small bag.
It's so lightweight. It comes very compact. It's lightweight. It's not like you're lugging along something really heavy.
Yep. So the versatility of having portability and be able to share it with somebody instead of having it permanently mounted on your roof for the thousands of dollars you spent for your roof one. I'm not saying, all awnings do their job, right? Awnings provide shade, rain protection, privacy, that kind of thing. But they all come in various price points. And this one definitely hits a sweet spot with the price. So how can you find a Moonshade?
Go to moonfab.com. And if you use the code MWD Adventures, you'll get $30 off of a Moon awning.
What about the wall kit? Where do they find that?
Same place, moonfab.com, and then search for Moon Wall.
All right. hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We're going to put all the information we have on everything you've seen here down in the comments. You know, what do you think about the way we set it up? Would you have done it differently? Is there different ways that we could have mounted it or things that we missed? Put it down in the comments. We'd love to get a discussion going with you guys, try to answer all your questions. Mood Fab tries to watch those comments too, so we'll see what we can do to get back to you in a timely manner. One of the things that we've considered is you could take one of the walls and you could, when you have that wall like this, you could go and tip it out and put an extra set of accessory poles.
But to actually make it more as a porch mode,
Yeah.
so you have additional shade that you can sit under.
Instead of having a straight down wall, you could lean it out just a little bit. Good place to store firewood, a cooler, anything you want to kind of keep out of the weather elements, the sun, that kind of thing. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like we always say, make
Get
sure
out.
you get out and do
Do
some
some
camping.
camping.
We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.